If you happen to own a pair of Meta smart glasses, doesn't matter if it's the Oakley version or the Ray-Bans, Wayfarers, and the Skyliners, they're pretty much all powered by Meta AI. And in this video, aside from taking photos and videos, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you a handful of amazing hidden features that these glasses have to offer. So just like Iron Man with Jarvis, these things have Jarvis technology inside them. Let me demonstrate. And of course, timestamps of everything will be in the description down below for your pleasure. Let's begin. So let's start off with Live AI. You see, by simply putting these on, and just by simply saying, hey, start Live AI.
Starting Live AI.
This will allow the Meta glasses to constantly be looking out on what you're looking at, allowing you to ask it general questions without having to say the hey Meta to activate it. So like an example.
What can I help with?
What kind of plant is this?
The plant appears to be a type of flowering shrub, possibly a rose bush or a lavender plant, given the vibrant red flowers and the green foliage.
It's pretty cool, especially when touring new places and you like to ask general questions like what is this building, identify these flowers. It can even do vehicles, although from my experience, it's 50% right most of the time. What kind of car is this?
The car appears to be a white sedan, possibly a Toyota or Honda model, given its sleek design and compact size. The car's shape and features suggest it may be a mid-size or compact sedan.
Not 100% accurate. It also will help a lot too if the viewing angle is correct, but definitely an amazing feature. And to disable, just long hold this side and it'll end. Another thing these things can do is live translations. You can just simply ask Meta to translate to Spanish, automatically enabled. Unfortunately, it's only compatible in some languages. And then if you're ever traveling around the world and you find yourself at a foreign restaurant with a foreign menu, just activate the glasses, it'll translate the meal. Translate this menu that I'm looking at.
Here's the translation of the menu. Apple juice, €7 cider, €7 50 beer to €8 wine to €11 tortilla de patatas, €7 in.
I'm gonna end it prematurely, but you should get the idea. It's pretty cool. It also works in translating foreign signs too. Additionally, another cool gem that these glasses I've been seeing myself use the most is taking a picture where I last parked my vehicle. You don't know how handy this is, especially when you're parked at an amusement park. Just snatch a photo, boom, gets you in and out of the parking lot a lot quicker than having to fiddle with your phone. That's just a little tip right there that I've been personally doing. But you could also verbally request Meta to save your parking spot number if you need to that way. But best method is taking a photo, even better, a video. And then so long as you have it connected to your phone text message app, also works with Facebook Messenger as well as WhatsApp. You could verbally request Meta to send a text message on your behalf, take a photo and send it to that person as well, all automatically without you having to do anything. Here's a little preview. Text Elizabeth, good morning.
Message to Elizabeth on your phone says, good morning, ready to send?
Send.
Sending message.
I find that the dictation with Meta voice command is a lot more consistent and accurate than Siri as an example. Even with Apple Intelligence, this is so much better. And of course, if you say use WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, it'll do the exact same thing. Now, thanks to this recent update, these glasses can also create calendar reminders or tell you upcoming events. So as an example, I could do something like this. I'm gonna tap to activate. Remind me tomorrow to go to Pet Food Express.
Sure. I'll remind you to go to Pet Food Express tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Can you create that into a calendar event?
Tomorrow, September 5th at 9 a.m. for 1 hour to your calendar.
And just like that, it created it. I could also ask it if I have any upcoming appointments. You know what I mean? What's my upcoming appointment?
You have a few upcoming appointments. Tomorrow, you have G-Work Day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Your next event is Jace's birthday on Saturday, which is an all-day event. Other upcoming events include Apple Keynote.
Stop listening. You should get the picture. And then it gets even better. If you're trying to solve like a mathematical question, this is just an example, but if there's like something smaller on your phone or something like that, you could literally just do this. I'm gonna activate the voice assistant. Solve this mathematical question.
The equation is 3 times -2 plus 4 equals 2x plus 10. The value of x is 12.
So the volume for x was 12. And I cut this part because it was literally walking me through everything so I could manually solve this later on. It's kind of cool. It actually does help. But I'm sure if you request for it, it will just give you the dead on answer without giving you the explanation of how it's able to solve that. This also works with like long paragraphs too. If you're signing like a contract, you could ask Meta to summarize this contract. Or if your screen brightness on your smartphone is not high enough, but enough that the cameras can read the text, it could also summarize what you're looking at on your smartphone if you're reading like an article. To show you how that looks like, here's this article right here. I'm too lazy to read all this. So using the Meta glasses, I'm just gonna do this. Summarize this article. It takes a photo.
Discusses the possibility of Apple launching AirTag 2 during its September event. And Apple tends to launch products that fit this description during its September events.
That is freaking awesome. Yeah, these glasses are amazing. Additionally, if you have a QR code you see at a park or something like that, or a billboard, these can actually scan QR codes too and send that link to your smartphone. Additionally, I could also use these glasses to restyle certain images. So as an example, if I do something like this, restyle this.
Your image is being created. Check your Meta AI app.
It took a photo and it's going to redesign it and do some retro AI stuff onto it, producing this image right there. And you can also request Meta to send this to like your Facebook stories or Instagram stories and upload it on your behalf. Again, much quicker than having to take out your phone, launch the app, take a photo/video, and then hit share. Now, if you want to make sure that you have the correct settings to have access to your phone, like I was showing you earlier in this video, you need to quickly go into your Meta glasses settings real quick in the settings app. And on this main page where you'll find your profile, the glasses you're connected to, your imports down here, tap on the gear icon. From here, scroll down to app connections. In here, you can select between which apps you like these Meta glasses to have access to, your music preference, even can now support audiobooks as well. But Shazam has spoiled Spotify. Just simply tap on the app, follow the on-screen instructions, and it'll immediately connect. Additionally, to get the calendar and stuff to communicate with your device, you go into communications, and here's where you connect your social media platforms of choice. You can enable your phone to have access to your Meta glasses as well. But down here is where you can select between the social media platforms. I'm sorry I'm being bombarded right now, but you also have the ability to announce incoming calls as well. Now for your calendars, you want to exit out of here because it needs to be linked to your Meta account overall. So you're going to have to click on your profile picture on top here and scroll down till you find app connections. In here, click on it, it'll load, and you'll see you have access to your Gmail account or your Outlook. And you can just connect to it by signing in and linking those two accounts together. This way you could get the calendar to link up with your Meta glasses. But that is how you're able to set it up successfully and utilize all these amazing new features. But yeah, you could ask these glasses to do all kinds of things. Again, I like to think of these like Jarvis. If you have a question or like to hear like a story time, you can literally ask these Meta glasses to tell you a story or something like that. The possibility is just endless. But those were some of my examples that I use day to day on some amazing hidden features that these glasses have to offer. If you wish to watch more, maybe you'd like to see my whole review on what I think about these glasses in 2025, I go ahead and recently reviewed them in this video over there. Thank you so much for watching.